During an interview with Charlie Kirk this week, Lauren Boebert, rather than admitting she messed up what's actually in the Declaration of Independence, decided instead to claim somehow that I guess there's multiple versions of the Declaration of Independence, and she was just citing one version of the Declaration of Independence. So here's what happened. Boebert and Kirk were talking, of course, about the Second Amendment, and in doing so, they referenced a clip from MSNBC's Morning Joe, where Joe Scarborough said, quote, "They talk about a freedom that they've made up in their own twisted heads because they've been whipped into a paranoid frenzy by the NRA for 25 years. You know, now they're claiming the Second Amendment protects things it just doesn't protect." Now keep in mind, by the way, that is not only coming from an MSNBC host, but that is coming from a man who served as a Republican from my district in the House of Representatives for many, many, many years before leaving to pursue his career in the media. As Mike Papantonio has also pointed out, he was his law partner at his law firm. So, Joe Scarborough does know of what he speaks. So then Charlie Kirk, after playing the clip, said, "Lauren, did we just invent this out of thin air because of a, quote, paranoid frenzy? Your response." And then Lauren Boebert quotes her version of the Declaration of Independence. Here's what she said. "Right, this made-up freedom. I don't think that defending one's life is a made-up freedom. It's right there in the preamble. We have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, or personal property, whichever rendition or whatever version you want to go by." No, I'm going to tell you right now, Lauren, it's not pursuit of happiness or property or whatever the hell you want to do. That's not what was in the Declaration of Independence, right? Thomas Jefferson doesn't just like, you know what, just whatever the hell you're thinking this in particular day. It's actually, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So you actually had it right the first time. The pursuit of property, as you say, was actually from John Locke in the late 1600s. I believe it was his second treatise on government. But you could have just admitted, oops, wait, I don't know why I added that part. Sorry, Charlie, that was an accident. But instead of admitting your mistake, that actually you had right the first time and then you changed it and that's when you went wrong, instead of admitting you went wrong, you're like, you know what I'm going to do? Because we're already being accused of inventing things, I'm going to invent an alternate version of the Declaration of Independence. Now, think of the irony there. They're doing a segment trying to claim that Republicans aren't inventing things that don't exist. And in doing so, Lauren Boebert had to invent something that doesn't exist, which is an alternate draft of the Declaration of Independence that apparently only she has been privy to. The rest of us, we don't get to see it. That is Lauren Boebert's private Declaration of Independence, folks. So yeah, if you're going to do a segment where you're saying Republicans don't invent things, it's probably best to not invent a new version of the Declaration of Independence that doesn't actually exist. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.